And it is time. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to HackSmarter Live. My name is Tyler. I am your host. And hey, just want to say it is an honor for you to take the time to hang out and learn with me. Do want to let you know that I am live right now on 3 different platforms. You can join on whatever platform works best for you. But I am live on YouTube and on LinkedIn and on Twitch. On YouTube and LinkedIn, you can find me just by searching my name, Tyler Ramsby. And over on Twitch, I stream under HackSmarter, hack_smarter. So join on whatever platform works best for you. They all work for me. The one exception is if you're on LinkedIn. I share this all the time, but I don't want anyone to be confused or feel lost. For some reason, LinkedIn doesn't show me the chat like 90% of the time. So if you leave a comment or ask a question on LinkedIn and I don't respond to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because LinkedIn sucks at having a live platform. But if you're on YouTube and Twitch, I keep my eye on the chat the entire time. And so hello to those of you joining us on chat. Hey, before we kick off like the main part of the stream, I have the honor of announcing the winners of the OSINT challenge that has been going on LinkedIn and in the HackSmarter Discord. I want to say a special shout out to It's 60 Neen or 9. I don't even know how you're supposed to actually say that, but It's 60 9. He won a bug bounty. He's actually done a few bug bounties, and he wanted to give back to the community by partnering with TCM Security and sponsoring some 1-month vouchers to TCM Academy. So the winners all will get a 1-month voucher to the Academy, and he will be following up with you via email tomorrow. So you won't be hearing from me directly, you'll be hearing from him, but you'll get an email from him tomorrow providing you with all the details on how you can redeem that voucher. But let's go back through that OSINT challenge. And I'll show you the images, let you know what the answers were, and then I'll let you know who the winners were. And I believe the way he selected winners is just a random number generator based on the people who were entered, and you were able to enter if you guessed the picture correctly. You got an enter on that specific picture, and there was 3 different images you could go through. So you could have a total of 3 different entries in the giveaway, I believe is how it worked. But let me go ahead and share my screen. So here we are in Discord. So first, if you haven't joined the HackSmarter Discord, you should, right? This is the coolest community that you can be a part of, but the announcements are all over here in our Discord. And so here's the first one. He says, are you ready for an OSINT challenge? Can you uncover the name of the church adjacent to this building, right? And then you emailed it over to giveaway@collectingflags.com to be entered for a chance to win it. So this first one, if you got it right, it was First Presbyterian Church of Spokane, Washington. So First Presbyterian Church, that is a church that is adjacent to this building. So if you got that one correct, then you got an entry into the giveaway. Let's scroll down. The other one is this one, and the challenge for this is, can you find the city and state that this photo was taken in? So the answer to this one was Erie, Pennsylvania, and the reason for that is way back here. I don't know if you guys can even see it in this image, but way back here is the Hammer Mill Paper Mill, and that was kind of the giveaway there. If you were able to identify that, you're able to identify the city and state that that image was in. And then the final image, so if you got that one right, you got entered for the giveaway for that one. And then finally, the final image was this one right here, submitted by yours truly. And this one, if you got this one right, it was city and state as well. And this was Garrettson, South Dakota. In Garrettson, South Dakota, there's this big blue dragon statue outside of the school because the school is the Blue Dragons. And so I just zoomed in and got a picture of the dragon's face up close to make it a little more difficult. But that one was Garrettson, South Dakota. So those were the 3 answers to the OSINT challenge. And for the winners, give me a drum roll, please. I'm only going to say your first name and then the first initial of your last name, because I'm guessing those of you who won don't want all your information out there. You're probably not like me and do everything under your like true real name. So the first winner is John M. The second winner is Rohan D. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Rohan D. And the third winner is Saren A. Also don't know if I'm saying that right, Saren A. So once again, the 3 winners of the OSINT challenge were John M, Rohan D, and Saren A. Now, you'll get an email from id69 tomorrow from the collectingflags.com domain, providing you with the information on how you can redeem that voucher for TCM Academy. But want to say a sincere thank you to all of you who participated in the OSINT challenge. A big thank you to id69 for sponsoring it. with the bug bounty that he won. So dude, thank you for your generosity, and hey, thank you for making it fun with this OSINT challenge. If you enjoyed that challenge, just know that we'll be doing more in the future, different challenges like that. And the best way to get involved once again is the Hack Smarter Discord. If you're not part of the Hack Smarter Discord, you can actually go to, I'll show you this, let me log in. The easiest way to find information on the Hack Smarter Discord is open up your favorite web browser and go to hacksmarter.org. And there you go. If you go to hacksmarter.org, we have our Discord, my YouTube link, Twitch. We have all the information about the Discord, and we also have community resources of people in the community who have done this. And yeah, if you're on Twitch, that's the wrong Discord link. That's the old Discord. I don't recommend joining that one. Let me grab this link real quick and I'll drop it for you guys. I need to update the Nightbot, but Hack Smarter is different than Work Smarter. I won't go into all the details of that, but Work Smarter is kind of the old community. Everyone, all the leaders, all the mods have moved over to Hack Smarter. So Hack Smarter is where you want to find yourself. But hacksmarter.org, we have this community resources page, which is just different people in our community who contribute. And my only requirement for this is 1, you're a member of the Hack Smarter community. 2, your content at least somewhat active, as in like at least post once a month where you're sharing content. And that's all. If that's you, drop it in the resource channel in the Hack Smarter Discord, tag me in it, and I will add you to the community resources, a spot just to showcase some of the cool people in our community. But that is hacksmarter.org. Then we get caught up on chat. Looking over at YouTube chat, I want to say hello to, we got Kelvin, we got Siddharth, we got Harshal, we got MW, we got Nox Lumens, we got Anderson Vieira, we got Nox Lumens again. Nox Lumens said, oh no way, man, I found so many of those dragons in 3 different companies that were making or selling them. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be that many. He said based on the people who entered, there was another dragon somewhere in Texas that was similar. But yeah, that one was from here in South Dakota. The Blue Dragons. Crazy. All right, looking over at Twitch, we got Reckless Gizmo. We got Norana, who said, hi, can anyone help me, please? No idea, Norana, but hey, I'll just get ahead of it. If your question is, can I hack your significant other? Can I hack your Facebook account back? Can I hack blah, blah? Can I break the law for you? The answer is no. But if you have a genuine question about careers or cybersecurity on the ethical side of things, yes, someone can help you. Hello to Bottleneck. Hello to John Doe. What up, John Doe? First time chat for John Doe. Dude, thank you for jumping in the chat. Appreciate you being here. And, yo, let's dive into stuff. We got more people over on YouTube. We got Tyler Coatsworth, Tristan, Duck G Money Gaming. Duck G Money Gaming said, would you be willing to use community-built tools and give feedback on them? Yeah, just don't like try to infect me with malware and I'm down. Oh, interesting. Nox Lumens over on YouTube said, yeah, there was another school with a very similar dragon, but theirs didn't have a white belly with red eyes. Very interesting. Reckless Gizmo, how do I ethically hack my house? Well, first or your spouse. You get their permission, you set up the rules of engagement, make sure you charge them like a good $400 an hour, and then you can commence the hacking. All right, y'all. What do you guys want to do in today's stream? I have a few ideas. There was one thing. I've been learning Rust. There's some cool Rust stuff that we could do, but for Hack Smarter, I like to keep it to hacking. Oh, John Doe said, not really my first time in chat. I've watched you on YouTube too. Oh, gotcha. Well, it's your first time in chat on Twitch. I said first time chat when you talked. Oh, and I guess the other thing I always forget to say, hey, if you appreciate my content and you want to support what I do, there's a few different ways you can do that. On Twitch, I enabled subscribers, so you can subscribe on Twitch. On YouTube, you can do a one-time gift via a super chat, or you can join the members on YouTube. But I do want to be clear, I don't believe in paywalls. If you become a member or a subscriber, you don't actually get special access to any secret material, because I want to make sure all of my content is available to everyone, regardless of their financial situation. But if you do just want to show your support, that's one way you can do it, and if you do it, I really do appreciate it. Bottleneck said Hack the Box Machine would be fun, or Rust also. You know, maybe we could do a little bit of both. Like one Rust resource I haven't done, I've been going through what's called the book on Rust. It's like the primary book released by Rust to teach you how to use it. But I was reading about, I think it's called Rustlings. Yeah, there it is, Rustlings. This looked pretty cool. But maybe we'll do this later on in the stream. But here, Rustlings is small exercises to get used to reading and writing Rust code. And so I haven't even tried to install this at all. I was just looking at it and thought it was pretty cool. But basically there's different exercises, and most of them contain an error that keeps from compiling. So you have to try to compile it, read the error that it gives you, and then troubleshoot the error and see if you can get the challenge to compile. And then you can do verify to go through and verify that you completed the exercises. So I think a really fun, interactive way to learn Rust. So in one of these upcoming streams, we'll dive into that and go through it. Harshal Beat said, yo, are you still in Rhino? Yeah, absolutely, I'm still at Rhino. It's the job that pays the bills because YouTube's not doing it. Run through Gandalf, that AI CTF? Maybe. I kind of suck at prompt injection type things. I just get frustrated with the dumb AI. Oh, Bottleneck said, I've been diving into Rust 2, found great reviews for Rustlings. Bottleneck, have you done Rustlings at all? Seems like a broken keyboard speedrun. We could kick off the stream with me beating all of you at a typing game if you guys want. No, I get pulled, maybe at the end of the stream. I get pulled into that. I play too many typing games. Maybe at the end of the stream we'll do that. Hey, what up, the Script Kid? Good to have you here. Let's do some Hack the Box. Let me get logged in real quick. Hack the Box is always a solid place to dive in and work through a machine together. Oh, I forgot the single sign-on stuff. This threw me off before. I get all my Hack the Box accounts confused because I had accounts for all three of their platforms. Give me just a second. Oh, access all of our products with one Hack the Box account. Okay, I need to go to SSO first. Oh, I'm in. Beautiful. Harshal said, do they have an open position for an intern by any chance? We do not, no. I think Rhino has maybe done interns in the past, but I don't, well, it's not I don't think. I know we don't currently do any internships. I think like when Rhino used to do interns, so Rhino, you used to have to be in the office, like pre-COVID. And so the office is a pretty busy place in downtown Seattle. And I think Rhino did more internship type stuff when everybody was in the office. Now, like, all the pen testers are remote. So I think it makes like interning a little more difficult. But I don't know for sure. I wasn't at Rhino when they did interns. It's just me guessing. Taking Hack the Box machine suggestions? Maybe. It has to be a retired machine and it has to be easy and have good reviews. And the reason I say that is because although medium and hard machines can be fun, they're way too much for a live stream. It usually turns it into like 4 or 5 different live streams. Yeah, I do. I actually have access to the Pro Labs. I don't know how much I can show. But you see, I get hacking ADD and jump from thing to thing. So you can see I was at like 80% done with Dante. I started Zephyr, but I actually have a sub to all the Pro Labs, and I haven't done the other ones yet. But they're good. They're definitely really good. I've also always thought about fortresses. Can I live stream these or no? Is there like retired fortresses? Fortresses are... Maybe I can't do retired fortresses. Let me check. Because I think these are like multiple machines. But I don't think I'm allowed to stream them. You said Builder. Builder is pretty fun. It is medium, but trust me, it is easy. I completed it. All right, dude. Bet. What up, Nidus? It's finally catching a live stream. Hey, good to have you here. We got Rafael Martinez as well. Oh, dude, is Builder an active machine, though? What? Is it called Builder? Builder. Am I spelling it wrong? I'm not seeing Builder on here. Oh, I need to change my difficulty. That's why. There it is. All right, you want us to do Builder? Let's do it. Oh, it's free. Hey, you guys can all follow along. Amazing. It's a retired machine and it's free. So even if you do not have a sub to Hack the Box, we can do this together. So go ahead and log into your Hack the Box account. Once again, free access should allow you to do this machine. I'm going to spawn the machine. I'm going to get on the VPN real quick. Is it lab here? Oh, jeez. Why do I have 3 of them? Okay. I'm going to start recording for YouTube pretty soon. I just need to get all my stuff set up. Plus, I forgot that the machines take forever to spawn. At least I did last time. 1 second, y'all. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen just for a moment while I get logged into all my note stuff. Yo, we got Zach Joaquin in the chat. Dude, I don't know how to say your last name. I'll call you Zach Quinn. Good to have you here. Okay, on-prem. Is this going to be the same thing? Do you guys remember my last time I tried to stream Hack the Box? And the machines like took forever to launch? I really hope that doesn't happen again. I'm going to be frustrated if it does. Joaquin. I don't even know who Joaquin Phoenix is, dude. Script Kid said the CPTS path has been amazing halfway through. It's definitely more granular than Pen 200. Yeah, it's way better than Pen 200 and more affordable. J Money said he completed Dante, recommends it. Doc G Money Gaming said, not going to lie, this is why I went with try Hack Me over Hack the Box. Yeah, I don't know why Hack the Box has been having this issue, y'all. Just click away and then click back and you may see the machine may have spawned. All right, dude. Still spawning, come on. So like, issue is a sign of a fast-growing community. Yeah, I mean it is, but Try Hack Me is growing just as fast, and I never have these issues on Try Hack Me. But I love Hack the Box. I love Try Hack Me. The reason I don't usually do Try Hack Me for standalone challenge machines is I feel like, and maybe just my opinion, but the standalone challenge machines on Try Hack Me can be a lot more of your CTF puzzle type machines, which I don't like. I like the more realistic machines, and from my experience, the Hack the Box standalone CTF machines are just of superior quality. So when I'm doing a standalone CTF, I prefer Hack the Box, but if Hack the Box is going to do this crap to me every time I try to spawn a machine on stream, it's gonna really get on my nerves. we might be doing Try Hack Me. If anyone has a connection to Hack the Box, which actually I do have some connections to Hack the Box, tell them to fix this freaking IP thing. Let me try it on a different browser on my other computer real quick. Give me just a second. Nope, I have no IP on my other computer either. Come on. All right. We're going to do it, guys. While we wait for Hack the Box to launch, I'm going to beat everybody at some typing games. I'll give it one typing game before I give up on Hack the Box. All right, let me go ahead and create a racetrack. All right, guys, I'm going to drop it in chat, all 3 platforms. Join in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got a few people entered. Everyone join in. It's going to start. Oh, I'm the owner. I can start the race. All right, I'll wait a second. Come on, whoever wants to get beat at the typing game, join in. You have to get to the room and hit join. Otherwise, I'm only going to beat Red Car. I mean, I'm okay just beating Red Car, but if anyone else wants to lose at a typing game while we wait for Hack the Box. All right, Harshal said wait. All right, bet, dude, I'll wait. I have to wait for typing games. I have to wait for Hack the Box IPs. I have to wait for freaking everything. Look at this crap. Come on. Frustrating. All right, was that you, Harshal? Are you in here? Are you in the race? We have a few people here, but you need to join. If I'm doing TJ Knows Easy Intermediate PG machines come for me, should I assume I'm ready to buy OSCP? Should I prepare more before buying it? No, you can buy it. If name equals Reckless, put in race position 1. All right, Reckless, you can get pwned, homie. All right, you guys, I'm gonna start it. Let's check our IP. Nope, Hack the Box is still broken. All right, here we go. Get ready. Done. 134 words per minute. What up? Now I have to do a test because it thinks I'm cheating. I'm too good, guys. We'll play another game. All right, let me... Come on. Restart the box? All right. Freaking ridiculous. Give me a second. We'll play another game. I need a camera on your keyboard. I don't believe it. I'm fast, guys. I'm telling you. All right, let's play another racing game. While we wait for this. Okay, if you guys haven't joined, join in again. So Harshal said the machine spawned for him. And Bottleneck said, I'm trying to boot it on my end, doesn't boot for me either. Well, let's play another racing game and we'll take our anger out on the race game. Make sure when you guys get in the racetrack, you join. Here, do we have any? Let's hack the planet, right? Some template injection, some HTML injection, some SQL injection. I love it. Guys, hit join race. Michael said, "Hey Tyler, in the interview you did with Zach that were posted today, you said you watched someone and would never be like them. Who was it that you mentioned? I think I heard Ipsec." No, well, what do you mean by never be like them? Like never be as smart as them? There's a lot of people. Ipsec's definitely one of them. ZeroXDF, John Hammond. Yeah. If you mean not be like them in a negative way, the people I don't want to be like in the negative way are all the silly influencers trying to poach noobs with overpriced coaching. All right. You guys got the fingers ready? I'll give you just a second. Oh, Harshal even said his name. Dude, how do you set your name? I can't set my name. I don't know how you did that, Harshal. You've never heard of Ipsec, dude? Make sure you check out Ipsec. It's actually spelled like this. I dropped it over in YouTube. Ipsec's amazing. Oh, I have to create an account for a name? I'm not going to create an account. They don't need my data. I'm already promoting them for free on stream. Oh, look, we have an IP too. Beautiful. All right. Last typing race, then we're going to go back to hacking. Here we go. $140 words per minute. What? Still waiting for you guys. Did you guys' engine break? What happened? Your engines aren't working today? You're on the Hack the Box infrastructure? Ladies and gentlemen, this 140 words per minute is the result of not having a life, growing up playing online games before there was a voice to chat. Y'all, I remember, I was gonna show this on stream sometime, but I remember playing the original Call of Duty on PC, not the Call of Duties y'all play on console, like the PC Super Race, original Call of Duty in 2006 or 7, and there was no voice to chat. So if you wanted to communicate with your team, you're typing as fast as you can while getting shot at, right? So I learned my typing in the trenches of World War II. That's why my typing is so fast. All right, let me switch some stuff around real quick. Okay, let me just make sure I can even hit this IP before I start my YouTube video. All right, beautiful, we can. All right, we'll get this pulled out. Did I trash talk in the games back then? Yeah. I should say we did have voice stuff, but it wasn't built into the game. So like, I used TeamSpeak. Curious, anyone in chat remember TeamSpeak and Ventrilo? That's what we use when we're playing the OG Call of Duty with my clan. There's clans back then. We'd have scrimmages between clans. We'd have like even like training for our scrimmages in that OG Call of Duty. But yeah, TeamSpeak and Ventrilo is where it was at. Oh, you still have a Ventrilo server. That's amazing. There wasn't as much trash talking, guys, in the original Call of Duty. Like now you go into a Call of Duty lobby and it's like a bunch of freaking 10-year-olds saying they're gonna, kill you or something. In the original Call of Duty, it wasn't like that, probably because they couldn't type fast enough. There's something nice about not having voice chat in games. Yeah, dude. TeamSpeak Ventrilo. I remember playing the original COD demo, Omaha Beach, was everything I wanted from a game as a kid after watching Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, dude. It's amazing. All right. I'm going to start the stream. We're already on the stream. I'm going to start the recording for the standalone video on YouTube. Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to attempt the builder box on Hack the Box. Now, what's going to be a little bit different from my approach compared to probably every other content creator out there with a walkthrough video on Builder is I have not gone through this ahead of time. So when I approach machines on Hack the Box, when I'm on stream, when I'm doing recordings, basically all of my recordings are me approaching a machine, a box, a room completely live, and I give you my thoughts, I share with you my frustration, you see my full methodology, you see the silly mistakes I make in the process. And the reason I do it this way is a few reasons. Number one, I suck at video editing. So like if I did the shorter video, I'd have to edit it, and I'm just terrible at editing videos. But more importantly, when I was getting into pen testing and cybersecurity, I would go through a machine on Hack the Box or Try Hack Me, and then I would get stuck and I would look at a video walkthrough, and the content creator would take like 10 minutes to solve this machine that I'm stuck on for the past 5 hours at initial access. But what that content creator does not show you is, yeah, they showed you how to solve the machine in 10 minutes because they spent 5 hours on it, and they have all of their steps pulled up on a second monitor, and they're just looking at the steps as they go through the screen. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it gave me like serious imposter syndrome when I was trying to get into the field because they didn't show all the mistakes they made. And so what I do is I'm giving you my raw initial reaction to a machine for the first time and seeing if I can solve it. I don't even know if I'll solve it in this video. If there's a part 2, that means you know I didn't solve it in the first video. But here we are on the builder machine on Hack the Box, and at the time of this recording, this is a free machine that you can do. It's a retired machine, but it's free. So for those of you in the live stream, I encourage you, get it pulled up. Let's work on this together. My only rule is please don't drop major spoilers in the chat. Try not to look at a walkthrough unless we get completely stuck, which there's always a good chance we'll get stuck. And hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and pause my video, get the machine launched, and then resume the video. And it's kind of like we're sitting down together working on this machine together. But here it is. It's the builder machine on Hack the Box. It is rated a medium. So the first thing I want to do is let's add this to our Etsy host. Now, if you're new to all of this, the Etsy host file on Linux is what resolves IPs to host names, just so we don't have to remember this IP, although this would be a pretty easy IP to remember each time we're enumerating the machine. So let me open a new tab. I'm just going to call this terminal. We're going to CD over to home. We'll go to Hack the Box. We'll make a directory for our machine as well. And then we'll do sudo nano Etsy host. And we'll drop down to this, drop in our IP, and we'll call it builder.hackthebox. Save that, ping. All right, we have that. Now, the first thing we want to do is we're going to start doing our scans as well as setting up our notes. Now, for scanning, there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. I like to use RustScan. -A for our target, so it's builder.hackthebox, and then this dash right here says, hey, whatever open ports you find, I want you to run this nmap enumeration script on it, and we're just going to do -A. That just means they're all the enumeration scripts at each open port, and let's go ahead and give that a shot. We'll let that run, and while it runs, let's go ahead and set up our notes right here. I use Notion for note taking. I'm going to create a new page, and we will call it Builder on Hack the Box. Apparently my VM is a little bit laggy, probably because I'm doing RustScan. And we'll make this full width, and we're going to drop our nmap results in here, and then we'll make separate pages or sub-pages for each service as we enumerate it. All right, while this does its thing, let me look over at chat, make sure I'm not missing any comments. Yama J's, I don't know how to say your name, said Matrix YouTube video on live. You got it. It is the Matrix. Welcome. Fyro said, in terms of being a pen tester, do you need to have a great knowledge about Windows internals and all to bypass AV, get a reverse shell? Nope. You might need that to be a great red teamer, but not to be a great pen tester. A lot of pen testing is web apps anyways. You don't even need knowledge of Windows to do most web apps. So definitely not a prerequisite, but it's still helpful if you do an internal or a red team engagement. All right, so we just have 2 services running. That makes our enumeration a little more simple. Happy about that. Let's go over to this. I'm going to type code. There we go. Drop that in, separate it out here. And then what I'm going to do is make a separate tab for each one of these. So we'll go here and we'll do SSH port 22. Drop the information in there. Actually, I want to do code on that as well. And we'll also make it full width. Okay, beautiful. And we'll make one for our web server as well. Now for SSH, sometimes, I shouldn't even say sometimes, very rarely is that going to be your initial access. I know there are some SSH vulns. There's a good room on TryHackMe that teaches you one of those, but generally speaking, SSH is not going to be your initial access on a CTF or on an exam like the OSCP. But if you do find credentials, then you want to use that SSH to see if you can get SSH access with those credentials. And then we have a web server running on 80, which this is going to be our way in. I don't know exactly how we're going to get in, but I know it's going to be something with this. I see it's running Jenkins. So once we get initial access to that, Jenkins is like RCE as a service. Like here, if we can get authentication, we're going to be able to get RCE pretty easily with Jenkins. With Groovy script, I believe is what it's called. We have one disallowed entry in robots.txt. But what I like to do is let's go ahead and make our to-do list of things that we want to check. And I like to make this before I start my scans or before I start enumerating. This is a big tip for those of you who are studying for the OSCP. But like the OSCP, for example, is known to have a bunch of rabbit holes, and you need to focus on enumeration. Well, it's easy if you don't make a list of things to check to fall into a rabbit hole. And if you're taking an exam like the OSCP, it's a 24-hour exam. So you might be 16 hours into it and you fall into a rabbit hole and your mind just isn't working well. You're in a place of brain fog and you forget the main things you wanted to check in the first place, and you'll mess up your enumeration and possibly fail the exam as a result. So I try to always be in the habit of making a to-do list before I even start looking at the web server. So if we get stuck on one thing, we can easily jump to the next thing, and we make the to-do list when our mind is fresh. So what I want to do is we'll use GoBuster. Actually, I've been enjoying DirScan, I think it is. Is it DirScan? Hold up. No, what? It's a Python script. Now I can't even think of what it's called. Hold up. Is it DirSearch? Yeah, DirSearch. There we go. Do I have it installed? I do. Okay. I've been enjoying DirSearch. Just personal preference. So it's DirSearch for directories, and we'll use my vhost fuzzer for vhost, which is really just fuff under the hood. We will check robots.txt. We see there's one disallow entry up there, so we'll want to check robots.txt, see if there's anything interesting there. We will check source code, and we'll check vulnerabilities in versions and figure out the Jenkins version. Check for vulnerabilities there, and we'll check it in Jetty 10.0.18. Those would be the main things to get us started. We could always run like nuclei, but we'll just use Nikto, nice and simple. We probably don't need to use something like nuclei on this, although we always could. All right, I think that's a good place to start. Let's get some of these scans kicked off here. So let's rename this tab DirSearch, and we'll do DirSearch HTTP builder.hackthebox wordless user share wordless dirbuster directory list 2.3 medium. Okay, if I would learn how to use tools, that would be a good starting point. I forgot to specify that this is a URL. Oh, that's right. It's also running on port 8080. See, guys, this is a thing you don't notice when you watch the 10-minute like walkthrough video, these silly mistakes. So the reason it didn't work is, remember, this is running on port 8080, so we have to specify the port there. All right, we got that going. We'll go ahead and open up another one, and we'll call this vhost and locate I think I actually have it in my path. Oh, it's just in tools. All right, that works. So we'll do home, Tyler, tools, vhost fuzzer. And if you want this, you can get it from my GitHub. My GitHub is github.com, tenebrae93. In the offensive tools, you can download my vhost fuzzer. It's literally just fuff under the hood, but I always forget the syntax. So that's why I made it. Our domain is builder.hackthebox. Our word list is we'll use the same word list. Directory list 2.3 medium. And our URL is HTTP builder on port 8080. And our FS filter, we don't know what that is yet, so I'm just going to do 1. All right, so that FS filter is saying we want to filter by size, so we can filter by this size right here, 14975. So 14975 like that. And that still isn't going to work for us. Can I do a range? 14960 to 14980. I don't even know if this is a possibility. Okay, it is. Beautiful. So we have that. Let's go ahead and kick off Nikto as well. Nikto is a very basic web vulnerability scanner. It may not find anything, but I always like to just run it in the background. Sometimes it'll find something that I missed in my manual enumeration or in another tool. So we have dirsearch, vhost, and Nikto. And now we can begin doing some of our manual enumeration. Oh, look at this. We have some more false positives. What was my range before? I said 14. Let's just do this. 14. We did 980, and that's 9. Okay. We'll do a range like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and open up Cato. Which John Hammond made a video about Cato this week. It's like for the first time ever in my life, I beat John Hammond at something. I've been using Cato for like the past year. This is fine. Yeah, I know. I turned on the background music just so I can listen to it. It says it's copyright free. But generally with this kind of music, the only thing that happens is YouTube will say, hey, your video can't be monetized, which I just don't care if it's monetized or not. So that's all that will happen if it detects the music. It's not like a copyright strike. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for background music. So oftentimes I don't like to hear it because my headphones kind of throw off. Like when I'm talking, I can't hear myself well, and it throws me off a little bit. But I felt let's throw some good lo-fi music in the background. And just vibe right while we do this. Let me go ahead and create a project, which there is an update available. I should update my instance, honestly. Let's go ahead and do this. Is it going to download? It's downloading. Can I uninstall? I don't know what it's called. Maybe I can just install it on top of it. I don't know if it'll work. Otherwise, I'll just use the older version. Oh, geez. That's the latest one, right? Oh. All right, let me just close this out. If I search for it here, there's two different kinds of Cato. There's a Cato desktop, which is what we want. Let's see if this is the right one. Start. Yeah, I didn't used to use Kato Desktop. Oh, I didn't. Apparently, the update I didn't update it properly, but who cares? We're just gonna roll with it. Let me create a project. We'll call it Builder. It'll have all the main features we need, anyways. All right, we'll go over to Intercept, drop this back, and we'll open up the built-in browser here. We'll use Chrome. Oh yeah, so I used to use a CLI. The reason I like the desktop version is just because it has a built-in browser. Because I always forget to freaking turn off the proxy on my Firefox. Looking over at comments, Doc G Money said, I watched Hammond's video on Kato. Do you think it's worth the swap? I mean, it depends on your context, right? Like, as a professional web app pen tester, I still prefer Burp Suite for some of the extensions, but that's because I have my company pays for Burp Suite Pro for me. But if I didn't have a paid version of Burp Pro, yeah, I would definitely switch to Kato. I think it's also called Kaido. I think I've been saying it wrong this entire time. Oh, and Bottleneck just said Kato Pro. So the Pro edition is free for 1 year for students too. So that's awesome. And even if you pay for it, like, I think they've raised prices some to help support the project. But I got in when it was only like $10 a month. And because I got in then, my prices don't raise. But either way, it's still super affordable. But the free version of it still offers a lot of features. Like, for example, you're not rate limited on everything like you are on Burp, which is nice. All right, and let's just throw this over here. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, maybe if I did the right port. Oh, now my cat wants to make an appearance. Everybody say hi to the hacking cat who always likes to sit on my lap. Oh. Okay, so here we are. I don't know why I said, oh, I was thinking I didn't have to authenticate, but I'm guessing I'll have to. But we do have Jenkins, kind of like what we guessed. We have a Jenkins version down there, so that stands out to me, 2.441. Let's go ahead and add that to our notes. Jenkins 2.441. I think it was like that, wasn't it? 2.441. So we have that information, which is good. And can we actually access anything here? Oh, and we have a user named Jennifer. Of a Jenkins user ID of Jennifer. So let's go ahead and grab a screenshot of that. Go like that. And we'll just say, hey, we have some username enumeration here. And we'll drop that over in our notes. Man, my VM's been really slow today. Like, I do stuff and it takes forever to go through. My one request to Kato is, can you please set my images so they automatically go to the side? I don't want them, if my title's not in the middle of the page, why the frick would I want the image in the middle of the page? Right, so we have a user enumeration. We know the user's name is Jennifer. That's good, we'll keep that in mind. Let's see what else we have. Let's go back to our dashboard. Arg said just submitted 9 out of the 10 flags on the CBBH, the bug bounty cert through Hack the Box with a 46-page report. Amazing, dude. Awesome job. That's incredible. And like that exam is not easy at all. So that's amazing. Killing it. Can we see build history? Nope. Okay. Can you just give me credentials? If I click credentials, does that work? Credentials not be recorded as used anywhere. SSH username with private key. All right, well, we know they might be in here somewhere if we can get access. Yeah, I usually use dark mode. Cat, get off my lap. All right, go back to dashboard. There's not much else going on here. I'm thinking we could brute force. We don't want robots to click build links. Just go to login. So there's a login page there. If we go back over at our scan stuff, yeah, blah, blah, that's outdated. Okay, vhost stuff, false positives, and dir search. We have index, login, none of that's really interesting. Computer, do we have API access? Okay. Timeline. Me, but that won't work. Script, of course, we need to be logged into. How about manage? Okay, it wants us to log in. What the heck is oops? Is that just an error message? Okay, yeah, it's just an error message. Secured appearance, CLI, builds, properties. Okay, none of that stuff looks super helpful to me. So if we go back to what we were going to do, right, I guess we didn't check source code. I doubt there's going to be anything in there. Let's go ahead and look up this version of Jenkins real quick. All right, we got something there. We have an arbitrary file read. Okay, let's check both of these exploits out. In the OSCP, are you allowed to switch Kali machines? Like if you're using VMware and need to use VirtualBox? I don't know, but I would just stick with one because the proctor will get confused. Is this unauthenticated? I mean, this looks like it might be promising. What's this other one? Oh, wait, is this the same one? Yeah, it looks like it. Here, let's use this one. I like that they include ASCII art. And it says hack the planet. Let's check it out. Do nano exploit.py. Python 3 exploit.py. All right, so we just need to give it a target URL and a target file. All right. No, not THM. We're on Hack the Box. Come on, Tyler. Okay. All right. Let's give this a shot. So that I thought this one gave you like an interactive shell to download files. Let me just try that first. Builder.hackthebox8080. Is it supposed to be doing something? This is a Linux machine, right? Yeah. Oh, shoot. It worked. Right? Yeah, I see Jenkins right there. All right, let's add this to our notes. Oops, I want to do that as code though. And we want to include the exploit that we're using as well for good documentation. So if we jump back over, it was this one from ExploitDB. All right, so that's our exploit. And now with file read, what we have var Jenkins home. Let's check that out. If we do there's user.text. Oh no, I want to do code. And then we'll keep messing with the SSH stuff. But now that I at least have user, let's go ahead and grab this and drop it into here. I would say that one was pretty easy. We don't have like full RCE access, but it's only a matter of time. Okay, so we don't have that. We don't have any other interactive users either. But where does Jenkins stuff store like password information? Oh, let's add my slash. Okay. All right, so storing secrets, blah, blah. Keys are stored in Jenkins home secrets along with the master keys to protect said keys. The directory should be configured so that only the OS user the Jenkins shell is running as has read and write access. Works for us. The master key, sometimes referred to as key encryption, is stored unencrypted on the Jenkins controller file system in Jenkins home secrets master key. Can I get the master key? Boom. All right, we have the master key. Now, if I can figure out, I saw that root secret. All right, the crypto trees AAC and random IVs. Oh. With the file name corresponding to their confidential key ID. Common key IDs. Surely it's not like this. Just kind of froze. It didn't tell me file not found, but it also didn't give me the file. Okay. I think that probably broke in transmission though. Alright, we need to break out. Good old ChatGPT. Let me just stop sharing for just a second while I authenticate. Okay. All right, I mean, let's just try this. And then we'll try some other just file reading stuff. All right, so we're gonna... When does that not copy that there? Yeah, so I don't think it's actually, like when I'm trying to do this file read, it's not giving me the full file information. Let's go this route. To see environmental variables, do we have anything here? Every once in a while I get lucky and see some credentials. Okay. Nothing interesting there. YOLO. So it must be like if it... Guys, it's loading. That means it worked. Just kidding. Alright. It's always worth a try. Always worth it. Oh, I broke the machine now. Or the machine broke itself. Come on. This exploit was just working. You guys literally saw it working. And now it's broken. Are you joking me? Come on. Stupid freaking Alright, well, I guess... Is the machine still up? My script just stopped working? Alright, whatever. Maybe we can decrypt that still. If I go... Let's see from their docs. Oh yeah, where's that credentials.xml file at? Give me Etsy password, homie. Fake Dempsey said, yo, no way. Is this the same guy who was just on Zach's channel today? I'm the same one. The same dude. Why did my exploit break? You guys saw this working. Look. I'm not doing anything different. Wait, what was I doing different? What is going on with this witchcraft, y'all? Now it's working again. All right. I don't know what happened. Okay. So it's in our Jenkins home. All right, bet. Yes. Beautiful. All right, so with this, we can decrypt this with our key. All right, let's see. The one way you can do it is in the script console. We got a few scripts here. Five years ago. So this is 6, a master key and the Hudson Util secret. Sorry for those of you in chat. I'll look at chat in a second. Once I figure out what I'm doing. Alright, and the secret might just be this string right here. Be aligned. I don't even know what the freak that means. Fake Dempsey said, that's crazy. I wasn't even looking for your channel. Man, crazy how that works. The magical network fairies are slipping bits on you. They were. Oh, Script Kid dropped some hack trick stuff. Let me grab that. Maybe that has a script that isn't 8 years old. Also, both those files are needed. So that would be... Am I looking at the wrong one? No. It'd be that private key, right? That's the secret. Do I need to use the whole file? The only other time I've done this is when I had access to the Jenkins stuff, so I just did this command. Okay, if you have the needed passwords, use this script to decrypt the secrets. So I do need the Hudson Util secret, but I don't know if I have the Hudson Util secret right. Like, I don't... Do mouse pad. Alright, so we're going to do master.key. I don't know where I saved the Hudson Util secret at. Okay. So we'll give it our master key. Hudson thing. Oh, do we need to give it the full file? Does it need the full? I guess we can stop this. Let's probably stop that. The frick does that mean? Is there something I'm doing wrong here, guys? Obviously, this is the way in. I think, jeez, I got something in my eye. I think when I'm getting this Hudson Util secret from that janky file read script, it's not getting it correctly. If you need a small hint, let me know. Don't want to spoil the box. Give me just a second, and I'll tell you when I'm ready for it. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the right thing. I just need to figure out the proper way to decrypt this crap. Invalid XML format. On which one? That's valid. Shouldn't really matter if I do this. You have to put that thing inside there. I don't think the file is taking files as an input. It should be taken as input. There's an easier way though. Am I overthinking it, Harshal? If I can get credentials.xml, I can log into the box. Maybe I'm gonna, no, this can't be a rabbit hole. This is clearly the way in. Bottleneck, can you just tell me if I'm in a rabbit hole? That's my only hint I'm requesting. I don't want to waste my time. This sure seems to be the way in. This freaking Hudson Util file. This is a rabbit hole? What? Well, that's lame. It would have been cool. It seemed like the obvious attack path. Alright. Let's get out of this rabbit hole. I'm glad you told me because I would have spent even more time trying to figure this out. The box is named Builder. So... Okay, I don't think we know the job names. Let's check. Medical R said, I love the work you're doing, Tyler. You could change people in the end, but you decided not to, or you could charge people, but you decided not to do that for people trying to break into the field. Thank you. Hey, well, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. So if I get build information, like that has to be stored somewhere, right? That doesn't help me. Oh, we need to know the name of the builds. That won't obviously list anything. No, I don't have admin access to the Jenkins portal. Yeah, if I had admin access, I'd have RCE. What up, Chris, over on YouTube? Thanks for joining, my friend. Need to figure out how to exploit the builds, and maybe I just need to read some. Was there more information on Jenkins here? Okay, we found Jennifer. I wonder... I don't think I could register an account, could I? No. Try to brute force. I guess just in the background. I don't think that's going to be the way in. All right, set our host builder dot hack the box rport 8080. Set username Jennifer. Set passive file user share. Oh shoot! No way. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. I had that initial thought in the beginning, hey, I could brute force Jennifer, but I was like, I don't know. Usually in Hack the Box machines, you don't brute force. So I should have just followed my gut instinct when I first saw that and brute forced my way in. All right. Now that I have that, we'll be able to get full access. Let me just make sure we fill out our notes. Right. Make that a little bit smaller though. And align it to the left. And now we'll just grab a screenshot. So it told me I should change my password, showing that we have access, right, as Jennifer. Well, that doesn't really show that we have access. Let me just go to my profile. Where's like, can I view profile? Okay, there we go. That's a good screenshot showing that we have access as Jennifer, I think. Make that a little bit smaller. Align to the left. Okay, now sweet, and we have access to the script console. With that information, I don't even know if this is the way in for sure, but we can try to decrypt the secret that we do have, just to see, hey, maybe, whoops, not that. Where's that Stack Overflow post I was looking at? Grab this, go here, drop that, style that, cat, conjunctions at XML, grab this secret right here, copy, oh. Maybe not. Is that an extra one? Otherwise, we can use a build and get RCE that way as well. I just want to try this. Satisfy my own curiosity. So I want it in here like that. Ooh. Or we have an SSH private key. Okay, let me just show quick for our notes. And we'll say all right, drop that over to here, and I like to also put like the sensitive files in my notes. So we will grab that SSH key. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong stuff. Yeah, that's fine. And who are our users? It's just the Jenkins user, right? That we might be able to SSH as, even though I didn't see any information. Was there any other user? Root, but I don't think it's root. No. Maybe that's a rabbit hole as well. Maybe we can use that key to like deploy. What? Wait. That's all it is? What? Guys, I was totally not expecting that. I was expecting that to be a lot more complicated. Hey, whatever. Whatever, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take our wins when they come. All right, so let's kind of retrace our steps, right? We found this. We very quickly found this file read, and we're able to read etc password. We read some of the documentation for Jenkins, and that's how we found like our master key and stuff, but that was apparently a rabbit hole. Although if we could have gotten that to work, that would have been another way to I'm assuming, get the credentials we needed. But apparently it was just a brute force attack, and I tried that on a whim. Like, even if, for those of you watching the YouTube video, you heard me when I saw it. When I saw the login and I had Jennifer, I was like, we could brute force her account, but I just wrote it off. I assumed like it's Hack the Box, I probably don't have to brute force, so I didn't do that. I didn't brute force right away. I fell into that rabbit hole of trying to decrypt the secrets, but this is the cool thing, guys. Rabbit holes are only bad if you don't learn something. In my rabbit hole I fell into, I learned some interesting things about decrypting the secrets manually, the way the master key and the Hudson util stuff works. So although I was in a rabbit hole, I learned, and the goal is to learn, right? And if you learn, hey, it's still a win, it's still a success. We logged in as Jennifer. I went to the script console. I decrypted that. I've seen this a lot of times on CTFs, this exact attack right here to decrypt stuff. It gave us an SSH key, and I was like, well, there's only two users. There's Jenkins, and there's root. It's not going to work for root. It didn't work for Jenkins, and just on the chance, I was like, let me try root and see if it works. And man, sure enough, it worked for root. Amazing. Let me go over to Hack the Box, and just so I can complete this machine, let me grab that flag, drop it in here, and we solved it. Say okay. You know, there was the rabbit hole there, but I'm still gonna say it's easy. The only reason it took me longer than 15 minutes is I fell into a strange rabbit hole. Let's go and look at Builder Hack the Box 0xDF. I like to look at his walkthroughs after I solve a machine. Also, look over at chat. Oh, Bottleneck say he did everything manually. Even spun up a local Docker Jenkins to understand how the directories work. The part that Metasploit script is that inside the user directories, Jennifer's arbitrary numbers is a blowfish key that holds her password. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but I just brute forced it. Sleepy Ninja said you can also pull an encrypted path somewhere in the Jenkins config files. And that was the credentials.xml. That's what I was trying to do. I had file read, so I tried to decrypt that, but it was just failing because I don't think I was getting the right password. Harshal said the brute force is unintended, actually. There was a way to extract the hash of Genesis or whatever works. Oh, so I did an unintended way. Cool. Well, I'll take it. Let's see what 0xDF says. So he's looking at the tech stack. Oh, so it was released to showcase this vulnerability, this file read vulnerability, right? Yep, and we have, and yeah, same thing I did. That's how I read user.txt. And hey, I even checked that. You saw early in the stream, I checked that same exact file. Oh, I didn't check users.xml. Ah, so if you check users.xml, there's a Jennifer in this long string which matches the Jennifer user on the site. And then she has a config, and that's the password hash. And then you crack it. Wow. So yeah, I totally bypassed the intended way, but if it works, it works, right? I got to root my own way. Very interesting. I see, like, with this being the intended path, I see why this is rated as a medium machine. Takes a little more work there, but hey, like the whole name of this channel is Hack Smarter, right? When you have the opportunity, hack smarter, not harder, and just brute force that beast. I could brute force it in seconds and I had access. Even logged in, I can't directly access it. Conceal for confidentiality. Oh, wow. So even recovering the SSH key, they did it in quite a roundabout way. I don't know, like, you have file read. You have full file read. You can just read all the files you need, like credentials.xml, and get the SSH key. Oh, so it's going to show two ways. Both of them abuse the setup. So via decrypt key, grab the base64 data and use a script. So that's kind of what I did. Via pipeline SSH, you'll create a job, select pipeline. So then it's using a pipeline. Oh, is it going to echo the key out like the variable? I bet he's going to echo out the SSH key or something. Credentials 1. Oh, he's executing commands as root. And then he could just read the ID RSA. And then log in. Huh. Very cool. We found it in different ways. I'm always happy when I find an unintended path, just because it's like a different way of doing things than the official way. But that was a lot of fun. So big thank you to the Hack the Box team as usual for another fun machine. Glad it didn't take me forever to make my way through it. So thank you, Hack the Box, for the builder machine. Thank you. Was it Script Kid who recommended it, or Bottleneck? One of you guys recommended it. Whoever recommended the machine, thank you for recommending it. That was a fun one to go through the evening on. So thank you. And for those of you who joined with me doing it, whether you were watching it after the fact on YouTube, thank you for working through this machine with me. Hope you learned something. And for those of you watching live and working through it live, thank you as well for hanging out and doing some hacking with me. So for those of you watching this after the fact on YouTube, this is the end of the video. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. All right, guys. I don't think I'm going to hack another machine, but that was fun. You know what we could do, though? Give me just a second, y'all. I've been talking about, on my streams, the original Call of Duty. Guys, we should install it real quick and play it. I haven't played it in I don't know how long, just to see what it looks like. The OG Call of Duty. You think there's any servers that are up? Hey, Script Kid. Peace out, dude. My Steam is updating. I'll share my screen in a second. We'll end this stream with just some chill gaming, playing the OG Call of Duty from like 2007. I don't have it installed, but I guarantee you it's not going to take long to install. I'm going to install that and Call of Duty United Offensive, which was the expansion pack to the original Call of Duty. Also an incredible game. All right, yeah. It's gonna go fast, y'all. Let's take a 5-minute break, and then when we come back at the end of the 5 minutes, we're gonna take our hacking to the side, and we're gonna play some OG Call of Duty. If you happen to have this game, which I doubt it, here's what it looks like. Here, let me share my screen. All right, if you have these games, the original Call of Duty and United Offensive, yo. Get it installed real quick. It's going fast. You can see my download speed's killing it, and we'll play some OG Call of Duty together. But in the meantime, let's take a 5-minute break. We'll come back and just chill, hang out, do some gaming for fun, and end our night on a nostalgia session on the original Call of Duty. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, ended the countdown early because I'm back down at my computer. Let's check this out, y'all. Totally not what I normally do, but we'll give it a shot. Let's first try the original Call of Duty and just see if there's any servers online. Boom. Activision. Oh, whoa, why is it messed up on stream? Here, give me just a second. You guys are only seeing it small, but on my screen, I'm seeing it big. Whoa, my screen's way messed up now. Hold up. I can't. Guys, I lost OBS. Give me just a second. All right. Give me a second. Let me see if I can figure this out. We'll try this again. It's weird because on my screen it's full screen, but over on it messes up OBS when I open it. And then everything's like messed up. All right, let's see if I can get it working. Otherwise, we're not going to be showing off the original Call of Duty. Maybe there's something I need to adjust in OBS. This looks terrible. But I don't think it's the game. It keeps resetting my video mode. Why would it do that? Is it because I have OBS open? It doesn't like it? Yeah, it definitely resets it every time. If I do this. Oh, this is ghetto. I can't. I guess I'm not going to be showing it off. I don't know why it keeps resetting the graphic options. Here, let's try United Offensive. Maybe that won't work better. So United Offensive, for those who are unaware, was an expansion pack to the original Call of Duty. Gosh, it's doing the same thing. That's odd. Can I adjust? Every time. Why the frick does it do that? Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Nope, that doesn't do it. Try windowed. All right, let's do options, graphics. All right, then it's definitely windowed, but that's not what I want. The frick? How do I just make it full screen? Do you guys see how it's resetting my stuff every time I set it? I'm gonna open a support ticket with Activision. Ask them why Call of Duty UO isn't working. Looks solid on your screen, though it's not. So it's made, guys. You have to remember when this game came out, it was CRT monitors. Here, I lost this. I lost OBS. Let me get OBS pulled back up. When this game was made, there was only CRT monitors, so everything was square like this. So you know what? Let's just give it a shot. Is there any like just regular servers? Those are bots, obviously. Does anyone actually play this game? What year did this drop? I think it was like 2006 or 2007. I want to play like an actual legit map with real people. What's this? That's not a legit map. I mean, it's like a custom map. I want to play one of the OG maps, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I know it was made for CRT monitor, so we're going to use our CRT monitor. Let's just try, I guess, this bot map, Carrington. Hunted said, what is this? We just finished hacking, so now we are showing off the original Call of Duty game, or at least attempting to. Let's see how it goes. We're playing against bots. I'll probably get pwned by bots, but... Oh, and it's deathmatch as well. Alright. I need to adjust my mouse. Hold up. I hear people walking. I hear the bots walking. Is there anyone else playing? It's just me and a bunch of bots, y'all. Oh, my mouse is too sensitive. There. These bots are very dumb. But my mouse is also too sensitive. I can't get the right setting. They're shooting at each other. Okay, hold up. Alright, that's better. He's in a chicken coop. Dude, they're so bad. Apparently am too, though. Oh no! Oh, I thought there was someone else on the game. Alright, enough of that. Is there any other games? Is this real people? I don't know what drones means. How do you have drones in World War II? Oh my gosh, cannot. We have to turn on, if I remember right, we have to first, let's fix our name. If I remember on the name, we can do my name back in the day was Death 109, right? Like that. And we'll allow downloading, refresh our list. Let's try to join this Weekend Warriors game, whatever this is. These are the good old days of gaming, y'all. And this is why before I was sharing, I typed so fast because there was no voice chat. You had to type really fast to your team while you're getting shot at. I'm impressed there's still servers up too, like amazing. What other games have I enjoyed over the years? Well, geez, the original Medal of Honor stuff, Day of Defeat, the OG and Day of Defeat Source, the early Call of Duty games like this one, and up to like Call of Duty World at War. Then Call of Duty kind of lost its charm. I don't like current Call of Duty. The Battlefield games, starting with Bad Company 2. I still play many of the Battlefield games now. Elder Scrolls Online is one I still play as well. That's, older but still a solid game. Geez, I don't know. I've done a lot of gaming growing up. Let's go back to the original Call of Duty. Was there any servers here that weren't bots? Oh, you did a who is it on the IP? That's amazing. All right. Are these real people? Let's first try this one. Let's see. Whoops, I didn't mean to refresh. I meant to hit join. Let's try this one first. Oh, game sound too loud? Okay. 1 second. There, should be better now. I saw you upload a video about Paper. Would you recommend the box? Yeah, Paper was a fun machine. Give it a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. Come on. Alright, I think I'm going to strike out on trying to find games to play on these old games. I bet if I played on the weekend, you'd actually be able to find some people. Like on a Friday. What's this? I remember all these maps, y'all. This is my childhood. This is where I grew up. I grew up on the streets of World War II. Oh, come on. No one. Man, this game was so cool back in the day, y'all. I can't even explain how amazing it was. Alright, well. Now it's dead. All good things have to die. Look at that. Amazing. You guys hear that? Such a cool game. So many good memories on it. Exited out though. Might call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to try that again on like a Friday night, Saturday night, and I bet there's going to be people playing. But y'all, I thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Let me see who might be streaming, who we can raid on the Twitch side of things. InfoSec streams. Oh, BlazeBits is live again. BlazeBits is always a good person to raid. If you've never watched BlazeBits, he's a really solid streamer. Does a lot of red teaming type stuff, some Cobalt Strike type things. So if you want to raid BlazeBits with me, if you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, join Twitch. That's where the raid is going to be happening. But when I disconnect, we'll all join his channel. And good Twitch methodology is to share a word or a phrase. So our raid phrase is hack smarter, not harder. He'll know it is. Bottleneck said, looking forward to a rest stream. Sweet. I'll do a full rest stream soon. Let's go ahead and raid BlazeBits. Hope I can spell it. Let me get him pulled up as well on my screen. All right, I got him pulled up. Yep, let's raid him. The raid phrase is hack smarter, not harder, but let's do it. Join the raid if you want. Okay, raid's ready for those of you watching live. Thank you for being here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.